Hey guys, Crowbar Zero here, and I'm looking at Empty's Tower as far as my little series of Pump Up Your Tower. So I looked through a little bit of it. Unfortunately, some of these pictures are like a compilation of, especially if the picture gets wider, not everything's going to be seen, and some of the prints might be a little bit hard to see. Apologies for that, because I'm straining my eyes too for some of these. But yeah, if you guys send pictures, just send it, just the bunch of them. You don't need to pull the pictures together. It actually makes it a lot harder to read. But yeah, I'm gonna get started on this, and let's see, we've got some of their stats down here. Golden bot right here. And, oh yeah, one of the things that they said is their strategy is mostly AFK, waiting for free ups, and just letting that go to town. So it looks like they hover around plat around 15th to 20th place. So some of the stuff here, I'm just going to make the assumption, and I could be wrong on this, but I'm guessing for this particular person, they're allowed to, maybe because of work, they have to fire this up, and they have to walk away for a while. And then after a while, they can come back, they can, do whatever. But they're mostly, like, I'm assuming, just completely AFK and letting free ups do most of the work for them. And just going by that assumption, I'm going to base my recommendations on that specifically. So is this the most optimal suggestions that I could give? Probably not. But we're working with what we got, and we're going to go from there. So let's see. Let's pull up the ultimate weapons. Of course, it looks like we've got the workshop here. We've got both a synchronization on Black Hole and GT. That's phenomenal. As far as the durations go, I think if you add another 12 seconds to that also boosts your Black Hole duration to match up with your GT duration, so that's really good. Points of improvement, more black hole size, and GT bonus. Both of those are going to be relatively inexpensive to acquire, and just overall increase your gains from there. And they say specifically for like black hole size. Unfortunately, like over here, where we're actually, I'm going to bounce around a little bit. So for this, for what I can see, you're going to want to devolve your range down to minimal. Since your build is centered around with using Black Hole Digester, as part of that, your range does not increase when all of your free ups are going up. So you can have a minimal range set up with Black Hole Digester and not have that fear of that being affected. It's really tiny print, but here, let me pull that up on mine. Let's see. So right at the bottom here, free ups cannot increase tower range. Nice little effect there. Yeah. Don't have a lot of ultimate weapons right now, so chip, as far as its special effect, yes, this could be good for farming module, but it also could be good for tournament as well. But unfortunately, right now, your tower does not have spotlight, so it's whatever. The effects on it are probably fine for now. I wouldn't worry about re-rolling those. The size will definitely help where you're at, because you want your black hole to cover as much of your tower as possible. And so with minimal range, you can get those black holes closer, and then maybe because they're close enough and the black hole is large enough, that can encompass enough space, hopefully to cover your entire orb path. I don't think at 50 meters, I could be wrong on this, but I don't think that's quite enough to completely encompass all of that. But I would probably work a little bit more towards like bonus. You know, if both of these are equal between GT bonus and black hole size, maybe a little bit more towards the GT bonus for now, and then stone cost wise, maybe tail that with black hole size. Let's see here. Yeah, that's probably what I do with that. Oh yeah, so I ran a calculation. So earlier, before I started this, right now this is about 200 seconds, I believe, with 3 minutes or 3 times 60. That's 180 plus 20. That's 200 seconds. So if you're able to use your metals, if you can afford it, to knock down your coin bot cooldown to 100 seconds, that would land that to synchronize with these and effectively double your coins without needing to go too crazy quite yet on dropping your cooldowns. So that I think is decent shorter term goal. Given that you don't have many metals, I think chances are what's happening is you're not getting the event packs. So I'm gonna kind of base my advice on kind of some of this. And most of your metals are all going towards like theme bonuses and stuff along those lines. Yeah. But yeah, I think that will be really powerful. And then as soon as that's done, maybe increasing your duration with metals to coincide with a little bit closer to the durations that you have here. And most of that is probably going to be lab work, to be honest. You're not going to be able to totally keep up with these, especially in the long term, but at least getting that synchronization done will be a huge boost. I mean, if you can imagine, if this is going off every single time, you're almost like, oh, hey, I've doubled my coins just by dropping it down by 20 seconds. So, and then, yeah, after you get that synchronized with the other econ, I would definitely pump range so you can capture as many enemies in your coin bot as possible. So, boop, boop. And then maybe a little bit of the bonus after that. So yeah, don't touch these cooldowns for now. As far as like your next ultimate weapon, I would recommend Death Wave. One, because you get more health by using it, but also if you can get that synchronized up with that, that'll be another source of econ bonus. After that, people are going to debate me on this one, but the reason why I'm going to suggest smart missiles specifically is because when all of your econ goes off, you want the smart missiles to go off, and if there's any protectors in your black hole, or that you've kind of held on to, hopefully the smart missiles are just going to nuke those enemies out. And you are running orbs, so ideally most of the orbs are going to be doing the kills, but having the smart missiles clean up the remaining enemies, I think is going to be very valuable. So let's say you start up a round, the first thing that you would probably do once you do have smart missiles, you're going to click them on and off, or yeah, and click them on and off really fast. So, or no, off and then on. So it's just there's like a slight little delay. So hopefully about 10 seconds into the activation or so, you can get smart missiles that will spawn out and then attack all the enemies that are in Black Hole. All right. Let's see. So we got the range. We'll devolve that, reset the workshop on that, and leave that at the minimal. I wouldn't touch that. Even if your runs are a little bit shorter as a result of this, the quality of the kills that you're getting is going to make you a lot more coin. Labs. Oh man, that is. I can't see this. I don't think any of you guys can see this either. Like, I mean, you can see it, but I need a microscope. I'll probably have to do this off the recording and just shoot you some device as far as this goes. But as far as like an AFK, you can jump on every now and then, but you're super busy at work. I think this is the route that I would go with this. Anyway, I hope you guys found that as like a nice creative approach to solving a problem on this one. Something a little bit different than maybe you guys have seen me usually do. And yeah, I'll catch you later.